Great Mother, the seven ancestral spirits of creation. And also give a thanks to Almighty Divine herself. And once again, I want to say thank you to her. I want to say thank you to all the archangels, angels, ancestors. Protect us from those that are claiming to be righteous but are actually unrighteous. Protect us from all the agent Smiths in the world, even the ones that's on YouTube that are misguiding the people. Ashe. Alright, so let's talk part two. This is where we at. First and foremost, I want to give a thanks to Voodoo Priest Man. Shout out to him. Shout out to you, brother. For helping out a brother when he needed that help and that guidance. I want to say thanks. I want to say thanks for the guidance and the help. And I want to say you've been really helping a lot of people, including yours truly. Now, let's really talk. There's a lot of Agent Smiths on YouTube worldwide. If Mother Shelley, you watching, I sent you a video today with one of those agents. In the so-called black community, there's a lot of agents. A lot of them. And there's too many of them. And their job is to bring forth chaos and confusion amongst the nations. And they know who they are. The thing is, they use a cloak of staying there for the people, and they never work for the people. And it's a shame that these people are creating platforms and using the people's money to fund and do what they need to do. Because, know it or not, the so-called black consciousness is a multi-billion-dollar thing going on. How you doing, Miss Isabella? It is a multi-billion-dollar thing because by people of melanated descent or so-called African American descent or whatever you want to call them, African descent, indigenous descent, our culture been taken away from us, and it was done strategically on purpose. So what they decided to do is have these agents lurking around to bring forth chaos and confusion. These are your Agent Smiths in the so-called black community, and also they're not just in the black community, in all communities, these Agent Smiths. It's a whole divide and conquer thing, and they know it. It was orchestrated perfectly by design to put everybody against one another, to put forth a lot of separation, a lot of hate. And that's their job, and that's their goal. And know it or not, they do get paid off for that. So I want to share something, and I want you to know that that we are all spiritual people. All people have spirituality, not just religion. My thing is to put forth and point the direction for those that want to know. But mainly, I want to let the so-called black men and women know. How you doing? Peace. How you doing, my is it Mia? How you doing? Is Mia Lawan? How you doing? So I want to put books out there to help you out on your spiritual journey, because there's only a few of us on YouTube that actually want to help out the people, and also not just the people, but the melanated people, because they're the ones that had their whole everything stolen from them. And this information is to crack open certain things to lead not just them, but everybody else to open up their eyes. Okay? First book I recommend is this book right here. This is the first book I recommend. You see it? Get this book right here. I've been showing this book numerous times, but get this book right here. You know what I'm saying? You want to get this book. In this very book, it has a lot of information in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the smile emoji is a good thing or a bad thing, so please let me know. The laughing emojis, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but this right here, please get that. In this very book, it has a lot of secrets, a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's gonna open up some eyes because you need to know where a lot of information has been taken and hidden because it's dealing with the occult science. The occult science. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, these are thank you. Yeah, these books right here. This book right here help you on your spiritual journey. It has what the meaning of the mark of the beast in there. It has all type of definitions down from numerology, alchemy, and so on in that very book in astrology. Um, and I only got it for $12. I think 12 or $10. So I got a good deal on it. Okay, that's one book. So bear with me. Um, those that are in that want to know about the history and nationality of so-called black people in America, this book right here, Nature Know No Color Line. Nature Know No Color Line by J.A. Rogers. I recommend this book too. Now, this book, I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it says African American Studies on the back of it. See it? So I do a lot of reading. Okay? I have this book, The Breath by Dr. Malachi York. This is a good book dealing with teaching how to breathe. Those that need to know how to breathe properly. I practice what I preach. I had to, cause Voodoo Priestman sent me a message on my Instagram. Then I had to let him know, thank you. And he, he gonna send something to a brother. This book right here, African Woman, the Original Guardian Angel, by Dr. Barshengo. I'm just showing information, sharing with y'all. We're gonna finish talking, but I want to share this information. Certain books I want to share with you. All of my brothers and sisters that's going into Ifa, I have a good book. This book right here, the Sacred Oracle of Ifa. I had this for a while. It's out of print. You're gonna pay arm and leg like $200, $300 for it if I'm not mistaken. Even more. It's out of print. The Sacred Oracle of Ifa. The Sacred Ifa Oracle. It's in Yoruba and it's also in English. I apologize. It's in Yoruba and it's also in English. I'm on my journey to get all that done. Shout out to King Brujo, Joseph Baba Ifa. I want to give a shout out to them too. Black Witch Yaya, Black Witch Yaya, Conjure Queen, Hood Mystic, Brother Yosef, Bobby Hemmett, Panic, Dr. Delbert Blair, Dr. Phil Valentine, just to name a few. Just to name a few that helped me on my journey. Dr. Malachi York, Dr. Ben Yakinen, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Another book I want to share with you. Right here, Finding Soul on the Path of Orisha. A African spiritual tradition. I recommend these books. Because I'm here to help out everybody on their journey to find out who and what they came here to do. Melanated, many different nationalities, because honestly, you're made out of energy. You're made out your energy in the physical body. Your physical body, which is your body, or may I say, yeah, your physical body, which is what they call your body, is actually a vehicle. The real you is actually the brain, the eyes, your spinal cord, and the nervous system, and so on. The nervous system is controlled by the brain. The brain sends electrical waves to your nervous system where you can move your fingers, and also send uh, electrical an electrical uh, vibration for you to speak. Get what I'm saying? Um, but this is why you got to be careful on who you give your energy to, because you got these Agent Smiths out there who claim to have black liberation, but yet they're sleeping with the enemy. And they'll coon out just to get to where they have to go. They'll coon out. They'll go ahead and coon out all the way because they're getting their trinkets and they're getting their butter biscuits and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. They want to mislead people. They be saying, power this, power that, and shout out to all the people and saying they helping out the people. But in actuality, they're not with the women of their own nationality and so on, or the men in their nationality and so on, because they have their own agenda. And they think you can say love who you love, but at the end of the day, people, mainly melanated so-called black people, really need true leadership to guide them, to help them on their spiritual journey, because these people are confused spiritually and it's bothering them physically and mentally. Now, from all those people from different nationalities and so on, it had nothing against you. It has nothing against you, because many of you know your culture and know your history. I'm only reaching out to those that look like yours truly, that claim to be black and all of that, and they're not black at all. Black, honestly, is the color of a goddamn it's the color of the street in the U.S. with the when the tar dried up and you have your streets. That's the color of black. You get what I'm saying? So where we at right now, we got to really start looking at the people that's misleading the people, that claim to be for the people, but taking money from the people, and then they putting it in their own pockets, and then they also want to become YouTube famous. Words of Mother Sheila Kaysen, who's one of my subscribers. Shout out to her too. So now let's really talk about something else that's really been on the mind, and I want everybody to know that me and the brothers that I was on the old channel, that old channel with, that was featured on, we are coming back together. Everybody had to go their separate ways, and now everybody coming back now. So one of the agents that we know, I want to let that agent know. Power to the people, the real people. Power to the real chosen. Power to the people that really want to know who they are. Power to the other nationalities that's been waiting for the sleeping giants to wake up. Because now you're about to see the real people that God to do the work rise up to the occasion. And the real people are not going to talk on YouTube. They're going to get stuff done. And they're going to make the changes in the world. They're not going to wait for some sky God to help them, because they realize that the Creator is also within them, and that the Most High is actually here. That Most High guides them and communicate with them up here and guide them up here. And what happened, they learned that Jacob's ladder is your 33 vertebrae of your spinal cord going to your cerebral cortex, your ori. They know that. And they know they have a close connection to the Creator. They don't have to do it on YouTube. They don't need an audience on YouTube. The real people that know they heard the call, they're going to start coming on this channel and many others. And a lot of them have our DNA in them, meaning that many of them might not look melanated, but they really are. Because we come in all shades and colors, and we look like different nationalities, and we actually are Moorish, or may I say Islamic Hebrew. And that we practice and we know about the Creator. We know the power that we have closely connected to the Creator. Then we have books that we study and read about and read upon on things. See, I told y'all I'm on the rites of passage now. And I'm about to get that stuff done. I'm about to get all of it done. And I'm gonna make it be clear. And I want that person to hear me. And I want the persons to hear me. You cannot stop God's work. You cannot hide behind being a wolf in sheep's clothing anymore. This is the year of exposure. This is the year when people are going to find out who is the real deal and who is the fake. All that shouting out with Trump and everything, y'all better look up that daggone Leviathan 6666 by Dr. York when you see the orange man on the front cover. Y'all better start questioning what's really going on. His job is to tear down the system. It's not draining the swamp, it's tearing down the system. Tearing down the system to get ready for a new age. And that new age, everybody ain't gonna be ready for it. I give a shout out to all the real Moors. I give a shout out to all the real Moors that know what time it is. I give a shout out to the real Israelites that know that they Moors and what time it is. I give a shout out to them. I give a shout out to the real Israelites and Moors that know who they are and they know about the occult and they know what power hides behind it, because the word occult means hidden. There's nothing evil. I want to also give a shout out to all of the teachers that came before all of us that was trying to wake us up. But I want to go into detail about these daggone agents. They talk real slick in public and on YouTube, and they talk real slick when they at these lectures. A lot of times they don't like being questioned about their agenda. A lot of them don't like the fact that you start asking about what is an FBA. A lot of them don't want you to question is what is a ADOS. A lot of them don't want you to question what they have in store and what they want to do with the money that they are building. A lot of them is nothing more than another Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm just sharing that, and I'm not tearing the brother down, but I want y'all to know he's an agent too. I will say that. You have a lot of people out here that want to say they all about the people and consciousness and this and this and this, but they ain't really about that. They're not about the children. They're not about making sure the children get to where they have to go. They're making sure about the future. They're not on the front lines like they claim. And a lot of these organizations that's being started by people that look like us, you got to be careful because some of them have already been infiltrated. The FBA thing, that's already been infiltrated. The ADOS, whatever they call it, that's already been infiltrated. The Moors Science Temple been infiltrated. The Hebrew Israelites already been infiltrated. The Nation of Islam, all that stuff been infiltrated. All these different organizations been infiltrated, but agents. All these organizations been infiltrated. A lot of these organizations been like that. They don't want the people to know.
No. Wait.
See, I don't have no hatred towards none of them organizations. However, these organizations have been infiltrated. The Nubians infiltrated. I'm trying to name some. The NAACP infiltrated. The Rainbow Coalition infiltrated. The list goes on about the infiltration, man. And the people need to be in organizations that have not been infiltrated. But that goes back into the
Yo, I literally.
what is the name of that thing? COINTELPRO. See, I'm not on here to try to bore y'all, and I hope there's people watching. But if y'all not, that's cool. I don't have the charisma like many others, but that don't mean it's not gonna happen. That don't mean I'm not gonna build it. I'm not really a person that like to speak in public. But however, I want y'all to know what time it is. But anyway, let's go on to some more books that I have out here with me.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair. No. Hey, that's getting just one.
This book right here.
16, 15, 14.
This book. This book. Just look at it carefully. Hold up. Well, that book almost fell. Look at it carefully what it says. The Faces of the Gods. Voodoo and Roman Catholicism. Catholicism. In Haiti. Ain't that something? Isn't that something? What does the Vatican have to do with Haitian voodoo? What does the Vatican have to do with Santeria? These are ancient African spirituality or spiritual systems. Why do the Vatican have their hands on it? Or why the Vatican has a connection to it? Good question, right? But let me holler at the so-called black man and black woman. I just showed you a book that deal with your science. Why do the Vatican have a lot to do with that? What do they have their hands on with your stuff? They've been analyzing and studying your stuff through all this time, and they've been giving you their Bible, because the Vatican runs Christianity, they run modern day Judaism, they run modern day Islam. The Vatican run all of that. Did y'all know that? Modern day Christianity, all denominations of Christianity the Vatican own. Modern day Islam they own. Judaism they own. And the Pope, he wears a yarmulke. He don't wear that big crown on his head all the time. He wear a yarmulke. What's really going on? There's secrets behind these so-called religions or traditions that they're not telling you. But they use your science to get ahead and leave you behind. Why do they leave you behind? Why they want you to stay asleep? Because when the giants wake up, the world wake up. The earth wake up. And when she wakes up, from you waking up, or you waking up when she start waking up, guess what start happening? Changes in the planet. You start seeing how she, Earth, Terra, or Tiamat, or Gaia, goes through transformations and changes to bring forth a better placement in the world today. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. That's how it goes. And I just want to share this with you. So that's what I want to say. And that's all I want to share with y'all for right now. Part 3 will be probably Monday or Tuesday. I love you all. I gotta go. Peace, love, light, about darkness, supreme balancement. May the great mother watch over you and protect you. Hey, what's up?